This first map is Sands. In this map, we're going to see what we want the mediums to race to get to the A cap. They're then going to set up and take a position to watch and make sure nobody caps B by the enemy team. The SUs are going to take and go back into position 7, following the red line back as they cross the track so somebody can watch from the northern side of the map. Nobody can take that and come across the tracks. The second SU is going to move over towards the A cap to give more firepower to back up the heavy and the medium located there. The third SU is going to transverse the map all the way around to the southern side to watch the tracks to back up the medium that will be going out in that direction. We've also positioned a medium that is located right by the train tracks. His mission is to make sure that nobody gets B and spot people as they cross. Our first mistake occurs right here where our SU did not go to position 7. We had a pair of SUs sitting there towards the back, basically aligned to the northern side of the map, and they were not very effective in that position. Our medium now traversed down on the southern side. He lined up, he could actually get shots. We're at a 1 tank advantage already in the match. We're at a 7-6. As we continue to watch the map, we see that the medium's positioned. School bus moved up to the bridge hold down so he could take shots as they were in that particular area. At that time, I signaled on the map in the northern east corner to watch that area. At this time, Cromwell from the enemy crossed over the bridge because we did not take point 7, and it allowed him to get over on the backside, which means now we had people that can now shoot us in the sides and getting behind us. Our SU spun around. It caused us to navigate away from the center of the bridge and deal with the Cromwell. Because we had SUs up in that area, I went ahead and broke off my position so I could take him on. Because the Cromwell is too fast, it reloads too quickly, and it can make a big mess for us immediately. On the southern side, our medium lined up perfectly, and he was actually getting shots in. He was hitting them from behind, which caused them to not transverse the northern rails to support their Cromwell. We finished him fairly quickly. Our medium that was up by the actual bridge, he actually continued to stay there. He was monitoring to ensure nobody took B, but at this time now our SUs had pulled away and we lost all our center support around Cap A, so put more work on our mediums. On the northern side, the Cromwell school bus moved up to the rails, was using hold down, was getting shots at the actual tanks, the enemies that were there. Then at which time I signaled our 2 mediums to go ahead and move in, come in from behind to finish up the Churchill and the KV-1S. Churchill is the first target, finish him as quickly as possible. The next target was the KV-1S. Our SUs were looking at the southern side of the map. They had an M4 that allowed them to go ahead and continue to take shots at the tracks to keep them from crossing over. This time, the last tank left was the M4. They made small work of him. We had the cap advantage, and we were able to finish the match with no problems whatsoever. Execution and patience is the key here, guys. Good job.